Yeah. Jai Jinendra, everyone. Lalitji, Sumitji, should we start?
ये श्रद्धा जी जय जिनेंद्र स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं.
Yeah. I think हम लोग मंगलाचरण से start करते हैं. Request everyone to fold your hands. Maybe you can switch on your video as well. Namo Arahantanam Namo Siddhanam Namo Ayayariyanam Namo Uvajjayanam Namo Loye Safasahunam Eso Pancha Namo Karo Safapapanasano Mangalanan Shesave Singh Paramam Bhavahi Mangalam. Thank you so much. As a quick introduction of mine, my name is Shradha Baid. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I welcome all of you today for this webinar. Hope everyone is excited. And my special welcome to Lalitji, who is our president, Kaushalji, all the dignitaries, and our speaker, Jiteshji Dukar. With this, I would want to invite our president, Lalitji, for his kind words. Over to you, Lalitji.
थैंक यू श्रद्धा जी. आराध्य के चरणों में वंदन. अनंत आस्था के केंद्र आचार्य श्री महाशमन जी के चरणों में वंदन. सभी चारित आत्माओं के चरणों में वंदन. On behalf of TPF Bengaluru West, I would like to welcome all the participants to this exciting and a very techy webinar on how to build your websites using artificial intelligence. So, if you know, कुछ लोग पहले से जुड़े हुए हैं इस वेबिनार के सीरीज में जो TPF बेंगलुरु वेस्ट करती आ रही है पिछले 1 साल में. And we have touched upon many different topics as a part of webinar. It related to health, finance, technology, any psychology, stress management, etc. So even going forward, हम लोग नए नए टॉपिक्स पे वेबिनार करते रहेंगे. तो आप सभी लोग शायद एक वेबिनार व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में added है. So through that, we'll continue to communicate to you what will be the next webinar, when will it happen, etc. So अगर आपको भी कोई फीडबैक है तो आप लोग मुझे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं या श्रद्धा जी को, कौशल जी को, सुमित जी को, किसी को भी कांटेक्ट करके अपने आइडियाज दे सकते हैं. If anyone of you want to give a webinar or know any good speaker who can talk on a very interesting topic, also then please reach out to us. Do give your feedback. I hope this webinar will be very helpful to all of us. And Jitesh ji is a very experienced techie, and he has conducted a very amazing webinar last year as well. And today also, I am pretty confident that it will be amazing and very helpful to everyone. Om Arham. Over to you, Shradha ji.
Thank you so much, Lalitji, for your kind words. I now invite Sumitji for the introduction of the speaker.
Jai Jinendra to everyone. Today we have Jitesh Dugar as the speaker for today's webinar. To introduce Jitesh, he is an AI automation specialist and also founder of MediaJ, which is Zoho's consulting partner and an AI automation agency. Jitesh is also an AI automation mentor at Outskill and among the top 15 global creators on AI automation platform called N8N. Jitesh has been helping global clients automate and streamline business processes through CRMs and platforms such as Zapier, Make, N8N, Airtable, Zoho, and many others. Today, we are happy to introduce Jiteshji for the webinar Websites, Visuals and Prompts, Harnessing Power of Generative AI. I'm pretty sure we'll gain lots of understanding from him today, and this will be helpful for us in the journey for getting to explore generative AI. Thank you. Over to you, Shradha.
Thank you so much, Sutmitji. At least I'm too excited now to hear from Jiteshji on his experience and also the topic of the day, which is to do with creation of website through AI. I'm sure this is exciting for all of us who have joined in today. Without much delay, I hand over to Jiteshji now. Over to you, Jiteshji.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for having me. Um, Happy Sunday, everyone. So, on this session, I want this session to be very interactive, right? On your Zoom chat, you will see a chat button. So I will be asking a few questions. Make sure you're able to locate the chat button. And मैं जो भी questions आपसे पूछूँ, आप please उसका answer देके मुझे help
Breaking.
करिएगा.
I'm not sure if it's only for me.
Is the sound okay? Is the sound okay for
Yeah,
everyone?
it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. ठीक है. सबसे पहले मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ आज की एआई दुनिया में आप कौन कौन से एआई टूल्स यूज कर रहे हो. नहीं कर रहे हो तो आप बताइए. नहीं कर रहे हो, चैट जीपीटी यूज कर रहे हो, चैट जीपीटी लिखिए. लवेबल ग्रेट. परप्लेक्सिटी श्रद्धा जी ग्रेट. चैट जीपीटी यस, I did expect that. Kailash ji, you're saying Canva also. Gemini, I see answers. Gemini, Bolt, great. Sahil ji, very nice. Grok, amazing. Aram ji, very nice. Okay. It is amazing to know that people are using a lot of these tools. But one common theme that I've noticed is a lot of people are using ChatGPT a lot, right? ChatGPT is a wonderful tool for text generation capabilities. Recently, image generation has come in as well. But then you can write emails, you can craft wonderful emails so that you can write very good content for that. You can draft poems for yourself or your kids also. You can get homeworks done through ChatGPT, those kind of stuff. A lot of those things are happening, right? Then there are other tools like Perplexity, Claude, Gemini. Perplexity is fairly different, but then Gemini. By the way, अगर possible हो आप लोग एक pen paper लेके रख सके, it will be very useful. You can make good use of this session as well, right? अगर आप pen paper ले सको, कुछ आपको notes बनाने हो, please feel free to take those notes as well. Meanwhile, किसी ने बोला lovable भी, right? आज जो हमारा सेशन होने वाला है उसमें हम लोग लवेबल पे फोकस रखेंगे थोड़ा, राइट? देयर आर सिमिलर टूल्स आल्सो. आई विल टेल यू व्हाट लवेबल इज बिफोर दैट, राइट? पहले मैं स्क्रीन शेयर करके आई विल ट्राई टू सेट अ कॉन्टेक्स्ट. कैन एवरीवन सी माय स्क्रीन? पुट अ मैसेज ऑन चैट इफ यू कैन. Okay, thank you Sumit ji. So I know a lot of you have been using ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT is a great tool, but there are a lot of other tools that we want to explore on this session. There are a lot of other tools that you can explore after this session also, because this world is moving really fast, but we'll try to get one step further in it and we'll go step by step, right? As I said, it's great to kind of create content and write messages or emails, draft emails. ChatGPT is great, but then with AI you can do a lot of other things. You can build websites. You can create marketing campaigns. You can generate visuals also. There are wonderful tools that will allow you to generate images. They'll allow you to generate videos as well, right? And we will explore some of those tools. Some of the ways, how many of you are running a business today? Just put it on chat if you're running a business. Okay. Great. I think some of you are running a business. Great. If you're running a business, few things that might that will allow you to leverage AI to run your business more effectively. You can build a website with AI, which we will be learning today. You can boost your online presence, automate marketing processes. Today, if you have to reach out to maybe 5,000 people and send 5,000 emails or maybe even 100 emails to 100 individual people, you will have to draft individual emails to them. Or you can send the same email all those 100 people. With the help of AI, you can send 5,000 unique personalized emails to 5,000 different users because AI is writing those emails for you. Okay. And then you can even generate images or videos with the help of AI. We will talk about some tools around that. And we will also try to see if we can do a live demonstration of how you can generate videos and images with AI. Okay. And then writing like a pro, which is what ChatGPT does really well, right? You can produce high quality content really quickly. And did someone notice? I noticed someone said they were using Gamma as well, right? Did someone notice that the slide that I've created today, it was made with Gamma, which means अगर आपको कभी presentation का जरूरत पड़े, presentation, whenever you have to build presentation for your business, you can use Gamma to build those presentations also. And I've used Gamma to build this given presentation. Okay. Okay, now coming back to the exciting part, how many of you are excited about building a website? How many of you don't have a website, are looking to build a website? Okay, I see some thumbs up also. Great. Okay. There are plenty of AI powered website builders where you just need to think of ideas that, okay, what do I need to build? And it will build the website for you. Okay. These are some of the top AI powered website builders that I am aware of. There are actually a lot of other website builders, but most of these work in a similar way. Someone said, Arham, remember you mentioned you were using Lovable, which is great. Someone also mentioned they were using Bolt as well, which is again great. Today, we will take an example of Lovable, which is an AI powered website builder tool to build a live website. Everyone excited? Give me a thumbs up if you're excited. Okay. Coming back now. जिसने भी कभी लवेबल के बारे में सुना नहीं है, वेबसाइट है उनका lovable.dev. आप lovable.dev में अगर जाओगे, आपके पास ये पेज आएगा. आप जब फर्स्ट टाइम जाओगे तो you will have to sign up for an account. You can click on get started. Sign up for an account. I'm going to sign up for an account here. Sign up करने के बाद में, this is a free plan that you can explore. Lovable provides you a generous free plan where you can generate a website directly using the free plan. Okay. Now we are ready to create a website. Before that, I want to understand something. Does everyone understand what prompts are? If you don't understand, आप please message पे लिखिए. Prompt का मतलब अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो. No need to hesitate, please. Okay, we will tell you what prompts are. By the way, are you finding the session a little boring because I don't see a lot of messages on chat? I need some engagement, please. Okay, if you're facing issues, okay, great. Okay, some of you are active on chat. I need most of you to be active on chat, please. Okay, you are aware of prompts. Okay, you are aware of prompts. That's great. जिसको नहीं पता prompt के बारे में, उसका मतलब होता है हम किसी भी AI को कुछ भी instructions देते हैं, उसको हम prompt बोलते हैं, right? जब हम chat GPT में लिखते हैं कि generate a poem for my 5-year-old son और generate a story for my 5-year-old son, उसको हम prompt बोलते हैं, ठीक है? That is a very basic understanding of what prompts are. But we will learn better on how to write better prompts, right? Yes, Shraddha ji correctly pointed out, prompt is the art of asking questions, right? आप prompt में simple चीजें लिख सकते हो, यार मेरे लिए एक website बना दो, build me a website, right? That is not enough. You need to tell the AI, what do you need the website for? Who is the audience? What are you trying to build, right? And give it more context. What is the kind of website that you like? What is the kind of website that you want to build for your business? It will do a good job. So there is a good level of art that goes into writing an effective prompt. Okay. Now, this is where we write a prompt, which means we are giving instructions to the AI. The AI in this case is Lovable, which is the website builder tool. Okay. Now I could write my own prompt, but यहाँ पे सेशन में कोई है जिनको अपने लिए वेबसाइट बिल्ड करना है? I could build that website right now on this session itself. अगर किसी का कोई बिजनेस है, you can tell me what your business is. We will build a website for your business itself. Otherwise, I will pick something of my own. आप बताइए आपका बिजनेस क्या है प्रशस्त? क्लोथिंग बिजनेस, great. We will probably pick a clothing business का website. Okay, let us start with this. Okay, someone saying yoga also. We could do that also. Let's start with a clothing business website. Okay, we will start with that first. So you have to write a prompt. You say, build me a good, build me a powerful website for my clothing brand called Arham Textiles that is into export of Indian made clothes to the global audience. Okay, that is one part of the prompt. The second part, you can tell it who is the audience for it, right? You have actually written who the audience is. You can also tell it, I prefer my website to have a dark theme of maybe purple color, right? At the bottom of the website, provide my email contact details. I'm putting in some dummy contact number and the email also, contact@arhamtextiles.com. Does anyone have more ideas on what else I could put in the prompt? Prompt have to be very clear instructions on what you're giving to AI. Okay. Okay, I don't see more suggestions, so I will go ahead and send this prompt to Lovable. So Lovable is now doing the job of building our website. Okay, it will take a few minutes, and after a few minutes, we will be able to look at the website. Before that, I want to take a pause here. Okay, by the way, let's see what happened, right? It has already identified I'm building a powerful, luxurious website for Arham Textiles, right? And this is the design approach that I'm using. These are the style elements that I'm using. And it is also saying that I'm building this website for you. Okay. In your case, if you want to build your website for, let's say, a yoga business or a dental clinic or any other business that you're looking to build for, you can easily do that just by writing effective prompts. Okay. While this is happening, we will come back to our slide, and after a while, maybe after a few minutes, we will come back to this page again and see if our website is ready. By the way, coming back to this, right? We are at this point where we are building a website using Lovable. If you're not happy with Lovable, there's something that you don't like about Lovable. There are other alternate platforms also. Bolt is another one, right? So it's called bolt.new. This is the URL for the other platform. It also works in a similar way. You just need to put in a prompt. It will build the website for you. Okay. The other one is called emergent.sh. Okay. This is the other UR website builder where you just need to put in a prompt and it will build a website for you. Replit is another one. It's called replit.com. You can build a website or even apps. You can even build apps using all of these, most of these platforms actually. Lovable is not best suited for building apps, but Replit you can even build mobile apps as well. Okay, so ये सारे platforms में थोड़े बहुत differences है, लेकिन at a core level they are meant to build either websites, web applications, or mobile apps. That is what it is. Okay. I think our website is ready, by the way. Okay. हमने प्रॉम्प्ट बहुत बेसिक सा दिया था, सिर्फ 4-5 लाइन का प्रॉम्प्ट दिया था, उसने फिर भी हमको एक डिसेंट सा वेबसाइट बना के दिया है। लेफ्ट हैंड साइड के आपका प्रॉम्प्ट का मेन्यू है, राइट हैंड साइड पे आप वेबसाइट का प्रीव्यू देख पा रहे हो। ठीक है, आप इसमें और डिटेल्स दे सकते थे कि मुझे अपने वेबसाइट पे एक अबाउट अस का पेज चाहिए, या फिर आई नीड अ वे टू काइंड ऑफ लिस्ट ऑल माय catalog items. You can put all of that information as a part of the prompt itself. Okay. Now, if you want any changes on this website, you can again put it on the prompt saying that, hey, 1 minute, let me arrange my screen. You can put it on the prompt saying, also add a list of product catalogs on a separate page, right? And it will do it for you. I don't want to do it right now because it again take a few minutes, but then let me show you few other things that you can do from here. Once you have created your website, let's say you want to now go ahead and launch it, right? There is a publish button that shows up here. You can click on the publish button and you can click on publish. Okay. As you see, हमने सिर्फ 5 लाइन का prompt लिखा था, उसने वेबसाइट भी बनाया, साथ में ये डिस्क्रिप्शन और सब कुछ भी जनरेट करके दिया. And this is what our website looks like. Okay, it is a publicly available website now. I'm putting that link on chat in case you want to explore it. Now, few things are not working on the website at this point. If you want to fix all of that has to be done using prompting. You'll have to put on the prompt saying that, hey, when someone clicks on explore our collection, I want you to show a pop-up where the list of products are shown up, and these are the list of my products. So did you realize that instead of someone having to write a code for a website, some coder or a developer writing a code, आपने plain English में lovable को बताया कि मुझे क्या चाहिए. In simple plain English, you were able to tell lovable what you need, and it built the website for you. Okay. There is one more very important thing that I want to tell you. Okay. Now, few things, right? On this website, someone correctly pointed out also, can we host it on our own domain? Because the domain right now says lovable.app. Ideally, we don't want that. We want to put it on our own domain, maybe arhamtextiles.com, right? If you want to do that, you can also connect it to your custom domain. But there is a difference there. You will have to upgrade your plan for it. Okay. It is only available as a part of the pro plan at this point. Maybe later it could change as well, but you will have to upgrade for a monthly fee of $25 a day. Sorry, $25 a month. And then you can connect your custom domain as well. Okay. You don't have to buy any additional hosting space or anything like that. Everything is taken care of by Lovable itself. And another question that I got was, can we put our own logo? Yes, of course, you can do that. When you're coming here, you can upload your own logo as well. You can put in your own logo on the chat, send it to the prompt saying that I want you to put this logo at the left-hand side of the website or center of the screen. It will do it for you. Okay. Uh, Someone has asked, can we connect our own domain? Yes, if you already have a domain, you can connect it. But even to get a domain, you'll still have to pay a $25 per month of fee. Okay. If I see more questions also, I will take those questions when we have the Q&A. But then just to answer one last question, what about the metrics like how many visitors that you've gotten? Lovable by default will not give you those metrics. Okay. However, what you can do is you can connect with very simple tools such as Google Analytics or similar tools that allow you to track how many visitors you've gotten or those kind of stuff. Okay. Yes, Sahil, you correctly pointed out we can connect Google Analytics. Nihal, your question is, do we have an example of a fully functional website built through any of these apps? There are actually plenty of websites. I don't have a live example at this point, but maybe towards the end, I can show you some examples of some of the websites that my learners have built through other platforms. I will show some examples as well. Okay. Now, I want to take a pause here, just trying to get a sense of अभी तक जो भी मैंने बताया, whatever I have communicated so far, is it looking good to you? Am I going too fast? I know there are questions around this, but then I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast because Okay, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Now, I know there are questions. Please save your questions towards the end. We will have a Q&A session also. I want to cover something very, very important and very useful also, which will be around generating images and possibly videos also using AI. Okay. I want to share my screen one more time. Okay, so we were at this point where we explored one of the AI builder tools, website builder tools. We explored Lovable. Okay, that is what we did. There are other tools, and what we did was we simply sent a prompt to Lovable, and Lovable built a website for us. That's all we've done so far. Okay, and then these are the other tools that can be explored. Now, another very important aspect, right? Generating images and videos using AI. Before that, right, before I get into this part where we will generate images and videos using AI, has anyone generated images or videos using AI so far? Okay, Sahil, great. Yes, I did expect that. What tools have you used? If you can also specify what tools you've used to generate videos or images using AI. Okay, Nirmal, great. You've generated using ChatGPT and Gemini. Sahil, you've used Midjourney for videos. Gemini, again, great. Okay, great. Canva, Gemini. Canva is also a great tool for design purpose. Yes, great. Wonderful. Okay. There are plenty of tools that will allow you to generate images and videos using AI. But today we want to talk about Gemini. I think a lot of you have explored, it seems, right? So Gemini is actually a great tool. There is something called Nano Banana on Gemini that you can use. But I want to show you something else today, which is Google Whisk. Okay. If you want to explore Google Whisk, it's available as a part of Google Labs. I will send you on chat. And the main reason I'm sending it to you is because this tool is free to use. Anyone can use it. And this is a part of Google's experimentation also and that's the reason they want more and more people to try it for free. They do, of course, have some limits as well. So I've sent a link to this tool on chat. Don't try it right now. Just look at what I will be doing now. Okay, you can enter this tool. Again, what do we do here? We write a prompt. As I told you before, prompt is your way of telling the AI what to do. Okay, and you can be very creative in terms of what you need the AI to do. Okay, can someone throw some ideas on what we should possibly generate? What kind of image we could generate here? Any ideas if you have? Otherwise, I will generate something on my own. AI building website webinar. Statue of Indian Liberty in Indian Sari. That could be interesting. Yes, we could try that also. Logo of a sports brand. It's actually very simple. I want to cover something more complex, Yashank. So, but anyways, what I want to do is, so let's start with maybe generate an image of Lord Hanuman in space as if it's 2050. Okay. Let's see what happens. Very simple prompt, just one simple prompt. Let's see what it generates. Okay, this is one tool that is generating images. Very basic image, actually, I think. Not too good. Let me try something else. Let's see if it does generate some variations also. This one's slightly better, I feel. Generate an image of Lord Hanuman riding a motorcycle with the Vanar Sena behind him on other vehicles, right? Let's try something else. Okay, so it generated some images based on what we have described. But that is just one part of it, right? If you want to get some changes done on this, any existing image also, that is also something that we can do, right? So this is one example that I want to show you. I want to show you something else as well. Gemini, right? There is something very interesting that you can do with Gemini. A real life use case maybe, right? Uh, I'm attaching my photo. You can attach your own photo. Generate an image of me on a beach sipping a cup of cold drink. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm going to attach my own image. Give me a minute, please. I look for an image that I can possibly attach. Okay, I'm attaching my own image right now. And I will say attaching my image, generate a very simple prompt. Yes, we will come to generating the video as well. Okay, while this happens, now that this is done, we will generate a basic video also. So on Whisk itself, there are plenty of video generation tools, by the way. Because we are already on Whisk, we will come back to Whisk videos, right? So we will come back here. Hold on. Sorry, I think now create a. Okay, I can actually do this on this image itself. I can click on animate and I can say, get these vehicles to be moving and wind blowing on the opposite side, moving against the wind, right? Let's see what happens. By the way, we are exploring multiple, so it generated it. The image is not as accurate, but then if you give better prompting or better images, probably it can still generate something better for you. Okay. And all of these image models are still getting better over time as well. So the models that we are trying today, it is Gemini 2.5 Flash with time actually moving fast, AI moving fast. They are introducing a lot of modern models. Every model is getting better compared to the previous model. Okay. Now, so we have explored this. We have explored video generation. Sorry, we've explored image generation. We are now trying to generate a very small video out of this image. We're creating a small animation out of this video, existing image, right? So after this happens, we will move on to the next part. But before that, there is one more tool that I want you to explore as well. Maybe we will not be able to cover this tool. There is another tool called OpenAI Sora, right? So you can use OpenAI Sora for video generation, or you can even use Gemini for video generation. You can just say generate a video of me sipping a cold drink on a beach. You can give more extensive prompts also. It'll generate a video for you. Oh, sorry, videos, I think it was different. Okay, the model that I'm using, by the way, there is one thing that I want to tell you. The free plan on Gemini does not support generating videos so far, but Geo has come up with a partnership with Google Gemini where they will be offering free plan, the pro plan to all Geo users. It is expected to be rolled out in the next 1 week or so. Once that happens, you can gain access to it and it will generate videos also for you. Gemini model itself. Okay, another tool that you can explore is Sora to generate videos. It is also a great tool. Okay, I think the animation is now ready. So this is the small basic animation that it has generated for us. Okay, I want to take a pause here again, right? I know there are questions, but anything out of that anything that you've covered so far, I could take a couple of questions and then I will move ahead to the next part. If anyone has any questions, 1 or 2 questions I can take, and then I'll move on to the next part. Okay, I think there are no questions.
We can
Yes,
unmute and
okay,
ask
great.
also.
Jitesh,
Yes,
one
watermark.
question.
Yes,
One question I have is, whoever is using this AI tools to generate, say, to create a website or anything, right? So, what is the level of coding expertise do they need to have? Is it like
yes,
they don't need to know anything, it will do everything, or they do need to know a bit of it?
yes. Wonderful question, Lalit ji. So to build all of these websites, you literally don't need any coding experience. Everything that we've generated so far, it did not require us to do any coding at all, right? On top of that, if you come back to the website part, any changes that you want to get done on the website, you can simply tell it what changes you want to do, as if you're talking to an actual website developer. जैसे आप website developer को बोलते हो कि क्या आप मेरे वेब पेज में लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में यहाँ पे लोगो डाल दोगे, यू कैन जस्ट पुट इट ऑन द प्रॉम्प्ट लाइक यू आर टॉकिंग टू ह्यूमन, राइट? ये बटन क्लिक पे एक पॉपअप आ जाना चाहिए, फिर नया पेज आ जाना चाहिए, और on this button click I want you to do something, I want you to change the text on this button click. You can simply describe it in plain English, it will do it for you. Not just English, rather, you can tell it via voice note as well, right? You can give it access to your mic and then tell it that, hey, can you change the button name get in touch to contact us? Okay. I think because I was speaking something else, I just said this and it detected my message and it will do the changes for me. Okay, so not just text, but even voice instructions, you just can tell it and it will do it for you. Okay, so
Okay.
and that is the whole beauty of all of these AI tools. Simple English, you can simply do everything that we've done so far. Coming back to our main agenda of this session, right? So the next important thing that we want to talk about. So far, we've done plenty of things. We have spoken to AI using something called prompt. Prompt was the language that we used to talk to AI. We used prompt to talk to Lovable AI to build the website. We then used prompt to talk to Gemini, even Google Whisk, right, to generate images or even videos. Now, the whole trick in getting better results or better output from AI is through effective or better prompting. Okay. There is a principle that a lot of people say garbage in, garbage out, which means if you're giving not good information to AI, AI भी आपको output में अच्छा चीज नहीं देगा, right? Which means you have to give very good specific information to AI and it will give you very good information. Okay. Now someone might say आपने जो वेबसाइट बनाया वो काफी अच्छा नहीं था, right? आपने जो इमेजेस बनाए वो भी अच्छे नहीं थे. उन सबको improve किया जा सकता है better prompting से, right? Maybe the prompting that I used that was not very good. I could have written better prompts. It would have better generated better images or better websites also. Okay. So few things to keep in mind when you're writing prompts or when you're talking to AI in English language, be specific. For example, whenever you're saying design a logo, you could use things like design a modern minimalistic logo for a coffee shop with earthen tones, right? That is how you should do it. Be very specific about what your needs are, and AI will do a good job. If you just tell it design a logo, it does not know what to do. It will assume things on its own, and it may not do a very good job. Okay. Next thing, add context, which means whenever you are giving any message, you should tell what is your preference. When we built a website, we told that हमको purple color का theme अच्छा लगता है. We like dark tone themes, and our audiences are people who are looking for exporters from India, right? So if you include that information, AI can do a better job at giving you a better output. Next important thing, it is very obvious that any prompt that you give to AI, it may not be perfect in the first go, right? The first prompt that you give to AI may not be perfect. You may have to keep iterating and refining it. And that is exactly what we were doing here. 1 minute. When we came to this, it built a website for us, right? But then you can keep prompting it, refine the prompt better and better, and it will do the change for you. As you can see, we send this change, and it changed the button this thing also for you. Okay, so what I was telling you is make sure you are iterating and refining the prompt, getting better at it, so that AI knows exactly what you're looking at. आपके दिमाग में जो भी थॉट्स है उसको AI में अच्छे से accurately represent करना है आपको. Give it examples, right? For example, you're looking to build a website and you like a website similar to your competitor or any example that you want to give, right? You can give those examples to the on the prompt itself, saying, I like a website of this, and this is what it uses, and this is the content that it uses. Can you try to match that tone? And it will write it for you, or it will build that website, or if it will generate images for you. Okay, moving on. Similar to what I have explored, there is something called meta prompting. आपने अगर prompting के basic concepts set कर लिए, तो meta prompting में भी यही चीज होता है. आपको exactly एक goal define करना होता है, right? And let me tell you something. अभी तक जो हमने prompt use किए वो बहुत basic use cases थे. Future में you may use AIs that are more advanced. AIs that can actually do आपका पूरा end-to-end marketing कर सकते हैं. आपका पूरा end-to-end sales process handle कर सकते हैं. If you've heard of things called AI agents, you can give AI agents simple messages, right? Saying, मेरे लिए ये वाला कैंपेन रन कर दो. वो आपके लिए एंड टू एंड सब कुछ करेगा. आपके लिए लीड्स भी ढूंढेगा, मार्केटिंग कैंपेन एग्जीक्यूट करेगा, उसका आउटपुट आपको वापस आपको ईमेल के मेन बॉक्स पे दे देगा या व्हाट्सएप पे डिलीवर करेगा. देयर आर AI agents that can do this. But if you are in the process of building those AI agents, this is meta prompting technique will be very useful for you. Okay, this is one level upper from what we have discussed here, but taking this knowledge might be useful for you. Okay, so few things to note. Make sure you define the goal. जब आप ऐसे AI agents build कर रहे हो, make sure you're telling it what is the role that they need to play or what is it that they're supposed to do. If you're building a AI agent for marketing, tell it that you need to act as an expert marketing salesperson or a marketing person from my team. If you want it to behave as a expert recruiter, let's say, tell it act as a expert recruiter. Okay. Setting parameters is also very important. Now, giving it format, length, and tone constants clearly is very, very important, which means as a marketing person, if you're building a customer support agent, you want your customer support agent to be extremely polite. So you need to tell that you need to be very polite with all your answers when you're talking to our end customers. Okay. You need to very specific or precise about your answers. Okay. अगर किसी ने एक चीज के बारे में पूछा, आप उसी के बारे में जवाब दो, ना कि एक पूरा लंबा पैराग्राफ दे दो. Right? These are things that you need to specify as a part of the parameters. That you need to provide examples. Taking the same example where you're building an AI agent that can handle your customer support, let's say, you need to provide examples saying, हमारे जो human customer support agent है जो कि अच्छा perform कर रहे थे, वो लोग इस तरह के replies भेजते हैं हमारे customers को. Okay? तो आप इसी तरह के examples को लेके आप अपना reply को craft करें. One very common thing that people do when, let's say, if someone is building an AI sales agent, what they do is in their team, they have a set of, let's say, 10 sales agent. उनके जो top performing 2 agents होते हैं, उनका पूरा script या पूरा messaging को वो लोग copy करते हैं, AI को भेजते हैं, and AI can actually replicate the top performing agents. Okay, that is where providing examples is very, very important. Requesting variations. When you are working with AI, AI has a brain, right? So you can tell AI saying, आप एक ही एक तरह के messages मत भेजो. Add variations to whatever you're giving as an output. So I need you to take thinking to a new level. So give it more options to choose from and refine it further. Okay. And if you want to get into prompt engineering further, or maybe writing better prompts, there is a very good prompt guide from Google. I think it's a 50-page document. You can go through it. It's a very extensive documentation talking about how you can write effective prompts. And I personally believe in the world of AI, prompting is a very, very good skill to have. Now, These are things that I actually wanted to add as a bonus part. Do we have more time, Shraddha ji and Sumit ji? Or otherwise, these are not very important things as such.
Yeah. Maybe, Jitesh, it will be helpful if we can take few questions on the chat.
Mhm. Sure. Okay. Happy to take questions now. अगर आपके कुछ भी questions है आप please chat पे डालिए. मैं past
Maybe
कुछ
I'll read.
questions देख
Should I read for you if that
Yeah,
helps?
that helps.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kailashi asks, what tools do we use for meta prompting?
Okay, Kailash, for meta prompting, there are no specific tools, right? So, but there is guide to prompting, guide to how to learn prompting. And for that, there is this prompt guide from Google. I think they've created a very good prompt guide. Let me see if I can send the link on chat. Yes, I think I found it. I am sending that on chat. Yes, thank you, Ashiji. You've sent it. Yes, that's the exact same link that you can refer that talks about how you can write effective prompts. I hope that answers.
Yeah, we have next question. Can we add chatbot tools in the website through Lovable? This is by Nirmalji.
Yes, Nirmalji, you can do that. And my understanding is you're looking to add existing chatbot tools, such as maybe um, Drift, Talk to, or Sales IQ, or HubSpot chat on your website. If you want to do that, that is very easy to do. You can put it on the prompt here. 1 minute, let me share my screen. When you're looking to integrate any chat tool on any website, that chat tool will give you a small code widget, right? You can simply copy paste and tell it that, hey, put this code widget on my website. Plain English में. और यहाँ पे आपको कोड जो वो chat tool देगा वो आपको यहाँ पे paste करना है. And it will do it for you. I hope I understood your question correctly, but if that is the case, that's how you can do it.
We have another question from Rita ji. Are these apps installed from Play Store?
Okay, really good question, Rita ji. Some of these apps may be available on Play Store. They have a mobile compatibility. For example, Gemini does have a Play Store app. OpenAI ChatGPT has a Play Store app. Sora has a Play Store app. Sora, which is for video generation, has Play Store app. And Perplexity also has Play Store app. But then Lovable, as per my knowledge, they don't have a mobile app as such. Let me quickly confirm that. No, you cannot. No, Lovable does not have an official mobile app. And Google Whisk also does not have an official mobile app as of date. I hope that answers.
Yeah, there's another question from someone like me who's a non-technical background. How can I improve my prompting or learn it in an effective manner?
Yes, Nihalji, great question. Lot of the people that I actually teach AI on, most of them are non-technical. But prompting does not involve any technical knowledge as such in most cases, right? In majority of the cases, you don't need technical knowledge to get better at prompting. Prompting is just an art of writing better stuff or communicating your ideas in a better way to an AI, right? In a way that AI understands it best and gives you a best output. And for that, the guidebook that I shared from Google, which Ashish ji also shared on chat, that is also a very good way to get better at prompting. And my suggestion is learn by doing, right? Just go ahead and practice. There are a lot of these AI tools that are available for free. Perplexity is available for free on Airtel. Um, Gemini will be available for free if you're a Geo user. ChatGPT is launching its free plan. Making its premium plan free starting, I think, November 6th. So we have access to all of these very, very good tools. You can try all of these and get right prompts to see how each of those prompts work better.
Yeah, I think two people have asked on data privacy. So I'm trying to add one more question along with that, which is to do with the credits. So, data privacy and credits. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, data privacy and credits are two separate questions, so I will answer them separately. So first of all, data privacy, right? So yes, that is actually a very correctly pointed out question. When you're uploading data to these free tools such as maybe ChatGPT, Claude, or maybe Perplexity, whatever, right? You're uploading your own image. For example, मैंने अपना image Gemini पे जब upload किया था, that time there is a possibility that Google might use that image for other purposes also. Those images are being used to train their own AI, and that is defined. They're legally allowed to do that. Okay. So data privacy, you have to make sure that you're not sending very secure data or data that you want to kind of prevent or keep it private to AI. Make sure you don't do that. Right. But that being said, if you're still looking to do that, use it for a very advanced use case where data privacy is very important to you. I would suggest using some of the open source AI models. There are open source AI models. Of course, उसमें setup process और cost थोड़ा सा extra लगता है, but that is something that you can explore. In case you want to explore that, Hugging Face is one open source AI model. उसमें क्या होता है कि आप decide कर सकते हो कि आपका data कहाँ जा रहा है. आप अपने local system में भी host कर सकते हो और वो आपका data कहीं भी नहीं जाता. I hope that helps. And next question I think is on credits, right? A lot of these platforms have restrictions on credits, right? Based on the plan that you're using. On Lovable, the website builder, the tool that we used, you can use 5 credits in a day on the free plan. Okay. On the other hand, if you're upgrading to more paid plans, your credit limit increases. And talking about, I think Gemini, of course, it will get free very soon. So, and they will have enough of credits on the that plan. Whisk, as far as I know, it provides 10 credits per day, right? So because it is an experiment by Google, they just want to test out the model, how it's working. So it provides 10 credits per day. And the credit um, depends on like the platform that you're using. Okay, I hope I answered the question. By the way, there's one more thing that Sahil ji pointed out. There is a very good open source model called Olama as well. मैंने Hugging Face का example दिया, but Olama is also a very good model that can be hosted on your local system. But मैं ये advanced चीजें सिर्फ उनके लिए बता रहा हूँ जिनको data privacy related concerns है. Otherwise, if you're just getting started with AI, don't complicate your understanding with all of these.
Yeah, I think very good questions on the chat. Would want to take one more and then Jiteshji, back to you if we have to cover any other element. Yeah, Nirmalji has. I want to make an interactive website which should collect information from the users and store in my own OneDrive. What kind of tools should I use?
Yes, really good question. Uh, so just one tool will not be enough for this, right? And I may not be able to cover that exact use case here, but आपको अगर वो website build करना है, you can use Lovable to build that website. You can specify whatever you want to collect on that. And details that you have collected on that, if you want to store it on OneDrive, you'll have to build a connection with OneDrive. For that, you'll have to use a connector or an automation or an integration platform. And some of the integration platforms that you can use for this can be Zapier, Make, or N8N. Right? These are some popular tools that you can explore for that. Yeah, but this is a slightly advanced use case. It can definitely be done.
Okay, there's a relatable question which I think suits the topic. Prashad asks, once you have created the website on any tool, is there a possibility you can change few things here and and then publish it? There was another question which I recollect where someone said that I've already created the website. I want to now modify it.
Correct. Okay. Okay. So 1 minute. Okay. So Prashast, your question is if you can change a few things here and there before that. Ideally, you can do it for a prompt itself, but if you have, I mean, it is optional, of course. I don't recommend it to everyone, but if you have technical understanding of how code works, you can switch to a code view here. 1 minute. At some point, I think they were letting us making changes to the code also, but I think they don't let us make the changes to the code. Yeah, you can make changes to the code here also, right? You can get inside the code and make changes. I don't recommend that approach to everyone though, because that defeats the purpose of things that we're discussing today. We're talking about building website without coding. But if you have understanding of code, you can go inside the code and make changes as well. Or the best way that I recommend is doing it via prompting itself. Yes, okay. Any other questions, or I will move on to the last part of what next you can do with AI.
Yeah, Jiteshi, over to you.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, coming back to what is next, right? What next you can try with AI. I've given some context of it. You can build an end-to-end marketing funnel or a marketing agent using AI, where there is a marketing agent that identifies your audience, personalizes messages. For example, on this webinar, we have about 50 people who've joined. सारे 50 लोगों का मैं मैसेज अगर एक AI agent को दे दूं, and I tell them that, hey, can you draft 50 unique messages and send it to them at different times of the day? It can do it for you, right? And then you personalize messages, you schedule and send at unique times based on what time of the day each person is most active. And then you are able to also track and optimize results of your campaign as well. So this is one example of a use case that you can possibly try. But if you have to build something like this, you may have to use specialized AI agent building tools. Okay, we will not be covering that, but I just wanted to give you a sense of what else can be done using AI. So those AI agents can be built using platforms such as Zapier or N8N or even Make.com. There are other tools also like Gumloop and all of these also. I will put the names of those tools here, right? So you can use one of these tools to kind of, I'm just putting the links in case you want to make a note and explore them later. So you can use one of these tools to build fully autonomous AI agents can do end-to-end marketing for you. Okay. And then going one step further, we only spoke about sending email campaigns or WhatsApp campaigns on, um, I mean, AI agent that sends email or WhatsApp campaigns, but there can be other steps also. You can also have personalized, dedicated AI agents that can write marketing copies for you, because I know ChatGPT can do it very well, but you can create those custom AI solutions also. You can build custom AI agents that will research keywords for you, write SEO optimized blog articles also, and it can write social media content or generate social media images also. And then you can also prepare reports, proposal, presentations professionally. Using ChatGPT is a great way, but these can do very specific to your needs as well. So you can build some of these AI content agents as well. So that is what I wanted to share as a part of the homework for you guys. If you are interested in exploring more on AI agents, these are things that you can possibly try in the world of marketing. There are so many other AI agents that can be done, but I thought marketing would be a good use case for the audience that we have today. Yeah, that brings me to the end.
Thank you so much, Jiteshi. Requesting the participants to ask any questions if they have. Maybe you can unmute as well and ask the question.
So Jitesh, I have one question. So, is there a way to build agents without knowing coding?
Yes, agents can be built without coding, right? Uh, the tools that I have shared on the example, Zapier, Make, N8N, they are technically they are just drag and drop agent builder tools, right? आप एक element को drag करके यहाँ पे रखो और उसको फिर link करो दूसरे के साथ. You can build a workflow, right? You don't need to know coding to do all of these.
And if you know coding, so there is a coder who builds agents, and then there are these tools. So what is the difference? So what do these tools miss out
Yes,
versus the coder?
yes, absolutely. Really good question. So, uh, I would take that question in two ways. One is one of these things that these tools do is lot of the things that coders do, they simplify it in a way that these things can be done much more quickly than if you were to write code for it. राइट काफी सारे एलिमेंट जो एआई एजेंट्स में कॉमन होते हैं उन्होंने उनके लिए ऑलरेडी एलिमेंट्स बना दिए हैं एंड यू कैन सिंपली बिल्ड दोज एआई एजेंट्स वेरी क्विकली यूजिंग दीज नो कोड टूल्स दैट इज वन वे राइट बट if someone knows coding they can take it to the next level also very advanced use cases जिसमें आपके AI agents को बहुत advanced use cases build करने हैं तो उसके लिए बेसिक कोडिंग का नॉलेज विल बी वेरी यूजफुल एंड दे कैन बिल्ड much more powerful AI agents also. And that is one reason why all of these tools that I spoke about, they are marketed as no code or low code tools, which means आप बिना कोडिंग के भी कर सकते हो, आपको थोड़ा कोडिंग आता है तो आप उसके साथ भी कर सकते हो, बट आप पूरा कोडिंग के साथ करने जाओगे तो आपको वही चीज करने में ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा. But there is one more difference. If you're writing code for everything, you have much more flexibility over your code, right? So that is another difference where coding approach works better compared to these workflow builders. आपके पास पूरा flexibility होता है. So it is a I mean
Okay.
problem that you have to assess what based on your use cases or needs. I would suggest if you're a huge enterprise, maybe going with the code approach, you have enough time to build the solution. Go with the code approach. If you want to build a solution very quickly, maybe in a week, go with one of these no code tools.
Understood. Thanks.
Thank you.
Jiteshri, one question. Suppose if we are recording on video, right? And if we want that what we are speaking, that images should be there in the background or video should be there in the background. Because right now we have to use InShot and other methods. And first we have to download the images and video, then we have to attach to it. In such AI tool, like in background, the images would be running.
Wait, I did not understand your question. So you're saying that when you are recording a video, as in you're recording a video and on your background. So on my background, there'll be some images running. Is that what you mean?
Yes, yes. Because right now what creators do, like what they're speaking, related to that, images are there in the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that only because we have to attach it right now using InShot videos and all that. When we are creating our videos, we have to
Correct.
first download the videos, download the images, then we have to attach to it using Canva.
Where, okay, you are downloading those images and videos from Canva, and then you're adding on top of that, you're actually superimposing
Yes,
those images or videos along with
yes,
your video.
yes.
You're saying if that can happen live without
Not live. At the time when I am recording, at that
Mhm.
time only, not live. I'm not going live with the
Okay,
audience.
okay.
When I'm
At the time of
recording it for
understood.
myself. Yes.
Okay. To be honest with you, I'm not aware of any of those tools that will allow you to kind of superimpose at the time of recording itself in real time. I'm not aware of those tools.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, I think I see a comment that Midjourney can do it. I honestly haven't tried that. Maybe you can explore Midjourney.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Jai Jinendra, Jitesh ji, I had a specific question. अभी जो हम we prepare marketing strategies or anything with using AI, how do we humanize that? Since human touch gives more attraction to the people
Correct.
or the audience, how do we
Correct.
exactly get to a point wherein human touch is reflected in the AI generated messages or texts or content?
Actually, that's a very, very good question and uh, very wonderful question that I wanted to address also is Vivek ji,
जी
all of this can be done using effective prompting. जब हमने prompting डिस्कस किया था तो हमने दो तीन चीज एक्सप्लेन किया था कि आप उसको प्रॉम्प्ट एआई को एग्जांपल्स दो, राइट, एंड
अच्छा
गिव इट अ डायरेक्शन आल्सो, राइट. नाउ if let's say I want to clone Vivek Sethia, I would actually
हम्म
look at all Vivek Sethia's emails from the last 1 year, identify how is Vivek Sethia talking, right? किस तरह के
हम्म
कॉन्वर्जेशन विवेक सेठिया करते हैं या किस तरह की ईमेल्स लिखते हैं या फिर किस तरह से व्हाट्सएप मैसेज लिखते हैं, आई वुड डाउनलोड ऑल ऑफ दैट, सेंड इट टू एन एआई एजेंट, टेल इट दैट आई
हम्म
वांट यू टू टॉक लाइक विवेक सेठिया। आपने अगर उसको
हम्म
एग्जैक्ट अच्छे एग्जांपल्स दिए, इट कैन टॉक एग्जैक्टली लाइक यू. Your friends will not
Okay.
be able to identify that. So the magic is in giving good examples, right, to the AI, saying that I want the output or the marketing materials to look like these, right? These are marketing materials that
हम्म
my top performing marketing person had generated and they did really well. I want you to generate based on that and it will follow similar patterns. अगर आप वो
हम्म
sample ही नहीं दे रहे हो उनको prompt पे, then it will probably not do a good job.
ओके। और अगर मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि जो मेरे स्ट्रैटेजीज हैं, जो भी मेरे कंटेंट्स हैं, nobody can detect it is generated using AI and it is a man-made or a human-made thing. How do I do that? In case
Yes.
I want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
know if any content is AI-made or human-made. If I want to get a difference or maybe figure out which is AI-made, how do I do that? If there is any tools for that?
Yes, yes, there is a tool actually. There is a tool called Zero GPT,
Okay.
right? There is a tool called Zero GPT where, by the way, so this is Zero GPT is a tool where you can put in any text and identify if it is AI generated or not. But it is not fully accurate. It can make
Okay.
mistakes, but that is a fair enough tool to get started with.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vivekji.
I think this is a suggestion that we should have another session for sure. We have questions loaded and loaded.
Yes, I think the world of AI is moving really fast, right? So, and whatever we have done today is just scratching the surface, to be honest. There are so many things in the world of AI, but based on what is most useful for you, I suggest picking that up and then trying to get deeper on inside that, rather than trying to learn everything.
Absolutely. Maybe we can take one more question. If anybody has, they can unmute.
Okay, I think I don't see any questions, but there is one thing that I want to tell you. There is something that I haven't spoken at all during this session, and that is an AI industry that is moving really fast. There are a lot of AI powered voice agents that are coming in, right? Typically, we are used to getting calls from individuals, right? Cold callers are calling us. There is a shift that is happening in that industry also where AI agents are able to make very good voice calls, right? They can talk like humans. आप उनसे end to end बात कर सकते हो, right? I'm not sure if you have experienced those. It is not, yeah. So IVRs are getting replaced. You are correct. And there is one more catch to it, which is there are platforms that provide voice cloning feature also, which means I can literally clone anyone's voice and then the AI can talk in that person's exact voice or that person's accent also, right? 11 Labs is one tool that allows voice cloning feature where I can copy anyone's voice and generate an AI agent that can talk in that person's voice. Okay. With that being said, AI is a wonderful tool, but yeah, there is a lot of misuse of AI happening also. Make sure you're able to be secure or be protected out of that.
Yeah, I think that's a great information that Jitesh you have given.
जितेश जी, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, जैसे अपने एआई वॉइस कॉल है, उसको बनाने में, एआई एजेंट बनाने में और उसको मैच्योर करने में कितना टाइम लग जाता है?
Yes, very good question. So, because there are आजकल काफी सारे existing available platforms आ गए हैं जो कि इन तरह के AI voice calling को बनाने में बहुत आसान, मतलब they make it very easy to build these AI agents. There are platforms like 11 apps or Vapi that you can use, or even there's one more called, I forgot the name, Retail, right? ये कुछ tools है जो आप use कर सकते हो. इनको इनिशियल बिल्ड करने में 1 हफ्ते से ज्यादा नहीं लगेगा और उनको मैच्योर करने में इट डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट योर बिजनेस इज, राइट? बट टिपिकली 2 to 3 वीक्स में आप ठीक ठाक मैच्योर कर सकते हो, बट अगर आपका बिजनेस का यूज केस ही काफी कॉम्प्लेक्स है देन इट कुड टेक लॉन्गर टाइम आल्सो.
तो जैसे एआई एजेंट बना लिया, फिर उसको अपने लॉन्च कैसे करते हैं? मतलब मेरे फोन से कॉल जाएगा, एक स्पेसिफिक फोन रखना पड़ेगा,
हाँ,
उसको क्या प्रोसेस होता है?
यस, उसका प्रोसेस ये होता है, आपको VoIP जो वॉइस कॉलिंग के सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइडर्स है कुछ, जैसे एक्सोटेल, ओजोनटेल, नोलारिटी, ये लोग आपको SIP ट्रंकिंग का एक फीचर देते हैं, राइट? आपको उनसे नंबर खरीदना पड़ेगा और वो SIP ट्रंकिंग के थ्रू इन प्लेटफॉर्म्स के साथ कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा। तो आप अपने पर्सनल नंबर पे ये चीज़ नहीं कर पाओगे, आपको कोई एक इन प्रोवाइडर से एक नंबर खरीद के फिर वो चीज़ करना पड़ेगा।
और यूजुअली इसमें कितना खर्चा लगता है, जैसे अगर एक कंपनी बेस आइडिया लेके चले तो?
यस, खर्चे के पर्सपेक्टिव से सेटअप फी अप्रोक्सीमेटली आई थिंक it can be within 5 to 10,000, but the per minute calling fee is slightly higher. It is approximately 8 to 10 rupees per minute.
ओके,
Okay.
थैंक यू जितेश जी।
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Considering that we have no more questions, I now request Monica G for vote of thanks. Monica Ji, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Shradha ji. Wow, what an amazing session it was. From this session, we learned how to create website leveraging AI, different tools available for different use case, concept of meta prompting, and many more things. I extend my gratitude towards our trainer for the day, Mr. Jitesh Ji Dugar. Thank you, sir, for such a wonderful insight. I would like to thank our conveners, Shradha Ji Baid and Sumit Dharewa, for all the arrangements and background work. In this sequence, I would like to thank all our participants. Without you people, this session wouldn't have been a great one. I was once again thank you all and hope to see you all in the next event. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone.